Try not to gasp. When you see The Facts of Life, 1979. Cast then versus now. What if I told you that one of the biggest movie stars on Earth once played a lowly handyman on a 1980s sitcom about boarding school girls? Before the Oscars and the $500 million fortune, George Clooney was just a background face on The Facts of Life, and he's only the beginning. This beloved show launched careers, broke barriers, and hid future legends in plain sight, from teen film royalty to a two-time Academy Award winner. But some of its cast we've sadly had to say goodbye to. So where are they all now? Before we begin, subscribe to Hidden Celebrity Stories and tell us in the comments, who was your favorite Eastland girl? Stay with us, because these stories will surprise you. George Clooney. Well before he ascended to become one of the most recognizable movie stars on the planet, George Clooney was quietly paying his dues on television, and one of those formative stops was The Facts of Life. In 1985, he came aboard as George Burnett, an affable handyman neighbor, turning up in 17 episodes across the show's final seasons. The part was largely comedic, his appearances sometimes only loosely explained, and Clooney was still very much assembling his resume. Yet even then, that effortless charisma was impossible to miss. During his stint, Clooney forged genuinely warm bonds with his castmates, above all, with matriarch Charlotte Rae, whom he credited with putting him at ease despite his inexperience. He would later look back on the job with real affection, joking about how fortunate a young man from Kentucky was to land a series brimming with talented women. What followed borders on the mythic. His true breakthrough arrived in the 1990s as Dr. Doug Ross on the acclaimed medical drama ER, a role that launched him into genuine stardom. He went on to anchor blockbusters like the Ocean's 11 trilogy as the smooth-talking Danny Ocean, all while blossoming into a highly respected director and producer in his own right. All told, Clooney has collected 8 Academy Award nominations and 2 wins, one for acting and one as a producer of Argo, 2013. His acumen reaches into business too. He co-founded the tequila label Casamigos, later sold in a deal reported to be worth as much as $1 billion. Married to human rights lawyer Amal Clooney since 2014, with whom he shares twins, Clooney, now in his 60s, commands an estimated net worth of around $500 million. It is a truly breathtaking arc, from an occasionally baffling handyman on a beloved 1980s sitcom to a 2-time Oscar winner and one of Hollywood's most influential figures, a then and now transformation few could ever have predicted. Molly Ringwald. Molly Ringwald made her television debut as Molly Parker, one of the original ensemble of characters on The Facts of Life. Her tenure, however, proved fleeting. Her character was written out following the first season during a cast overhaul. Though being released at just 12 years old stung, it inadvertently cleared the path toward the remarkable film career awaiting her. Ringwald swiftly emerged as one of the defining teen icons of the 1980s, propelled by a trio of cherished films directed by John Hughes: 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, and Pretty in Pink. Those classics enshrined her as the face of a generation and a linchpin of the so-called Brat Pack, alongside contemporaries like Demi Moore and Rob Lowe. Her performances so vividly captured the ache and charm of adolescence that they struck a deep chord with young viewers everywhere. As the 1990s unfolded, Ringwald embraced more mature material, including a role in Stephen King's The Stand, while also venturing onto the stage. She has stayed busy ever since, portraying Mary Andrews on the hit series Riverdale and appearing throughout all 3 installments of Netflix's The Kissing Booth franchise. Away from acting, Ringwald is an accomplished author and jazz vocalist, having published several books and even recorded a rendition of Don't You Forget About Me, the anthem forever linked to The Breakfast Club. Born on February 18, 1968, She began performing astonishingly early, releasing a jazz album at just 6 years old, a precocious start that foreshadowed her enduring artistry. A mother of 3, Ringwald carries an estimated net worth of around $11 million, a fitting reflection of her lasting appeal and the indelible imprint she left on popular culture. More than 4 decades after her brief Eastland debut, she remains a beloved and respected figure, forever entwined with the golden age of the teen film, proof that a single season on a sitcom can be merely the opening chapter of an extraordinary story. Cloris Leachman. Cloris Leachman came aboard The Facts of Life for its concluding 2 seasons, assuming the role of Beverly Ann Stickle, Mrs. Garrett's tender, nurturing sister who took up the mantle of guiding the young women following Charlotte Rae's exit. In a moving thread of real-life history, Leachman was personally chosen for the part by Rae herself, the two having been classmates and roommates at Northwestern University back in their striving, up-and-coming days. By the time she reached Eastland, Leachman was already a bona fide Hollywood legend. Her career had launched in the early 1950s, and her defining triumph came with her Oscar-winning portrayal of the lonely, neglected Ruth Popper. In The Last Picture Show, 1971, she proved every bit as dazzling in comedy, delivering the unforgettable Frau Blucher in Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein, and headlining the Mary Tyler Moore spin-off Phyllis. Leachman remained a tireless creative force for decades thereafter, surfacing in Malcolm in the Middle, Raising Hope, and a great many other productions. Her career spanned nearly 7 decades and amassed close to 290 acting credits. Astonishingly, she earned a record-shattering 22 Primetime Emmy nominations, claiming 8 wins, tying Julia Louis-Dreyfus for the most Emmy victories in history. A devoted mother of 5, Leachman also nurtured a deep passion for animal rights, championing the causes she believed in with her trademark wit. Like so many, she also weathered profound private sorrow, having endured the loss of one of her sons years before, a grief she bore with quiet dignity, never letting it dim the joy she brought to audiences. Cloris Leachman passed away on January 27, 2021, at her home in Encinitas, California, at the age of 94, from complications of a stroke, with COVID-19 a contributing factor. With an estimated net worth of around $10 million, she departed, leaving behind an unrivaled legacy of range and daring. From shattering Oscar-winning drama to sublime comedic genius that few performers have ever matched. Charlotte Rae. Charlotte Rae was the very heart and soul of The Facts of Life, as Edna Garrett, the plain-spoken yet profoundly kind housemother who became a guiding maternal presence for a cluster of teenage girls at Eastland. She had first brought the character to life on Different Strokes in 1978 as the Drummond family's housekeeper, before a backdoor pilot elevated her to headline the spin-off, which premiered in 1979. Across 7 seasons, her warm, wise, and occasionally stern Mrs. Garrett grew into one of television's most cherished mentors, earning Rae a Primetime Emmy nomination in 1982. Rae's career had taken root in the 1950s, after her studies at Northwestern University, alongside future luminaries like Cloris Leachman. She assembled an impressive body of work in New York, including turns on Car 54, Where Are You?, and as Molly the Mail Lady on Sesame Street, before her singular comedic timing captured the attention of producer Norman Lear, the connection that ultimately led to her most iconic role. After departing the series, Rae kept working steadily across theater, film, and television, with credits ranging from You Don't Mess with the Zohan, 2008, to a final screen role in Ricky and the Flash, 2015. She also lovingly reunited with her castmates for a 2001 reunion movie, a testament to the bonds they had formed. Rae's private life held both radiant joy and genuine hardship. She endured the heartbreaking loss of her son Andrew in 1999 and spoke openly about crediting a support program with helping her find stability and peace. A survivor of pancreatic cancer in 2009, She later confronted bone cancer, which led to her passing on August 5, 2018, at the age of 92, the first great loss among the beloved main cast. With an estimated net worth of around $4 million, Charlotte Rae is remembered for the warmth, humor, and authenticity she poured into every part she played, and, above all, for her irreplaceable Mrs. Garrett, a mother figure to millions. Kim Fields. Kim Fields won hearts as Dorothy "Tootie" Ramsey, the youngest and most irrepressibly energetic student at Eastland. Debuting at just 9 years old, Fields was famously asked to don roller skates throughout the first season so she would appear taller, an offbeat touch that blossomed into one of the character's signature traits. Perpetually brimming with gossip and vitality, Tootie's escapades routinely swept her and her friends into delightful mischief. Fields had already begun performing before the series, and once it wrapped, she stepped back to earn a degree in communications from Pepperdine University. She then surged back into the spotlight during the 1990s, landing a lead role as Regina Hunter on the hit sitcom Living Single, reuniting on screen with her real-life mother, Chip Fields, in a casting touch fans adored. Fields also evolved into an accomplished director, accumulating more than 20 directing credits, including episodes of Tyler Perry productions. She ventured into reality television on The Real Housewives of Atlanta and tested her mettle on Dancing with the Stars. More recently, she has starred in the Netflix series The Upshaws and reunited with her Facts of Life co-stars for a Lifetime holiday film. Fields has likewise wielded her platform for activism. In 1999, she was among those arrested during a protest against police brutality, an episode reflecting her long-standing dedication to social causes and her willingness to stand up for her convictions. Her personal life is full and deeply rooted. She is a mother of 2 sons and has often spoken of faith and family as the cornerstones of her existence. Today, with an estimated net worth of around $8 million, Fields continues to shine brightly as an actress, director, producer, and author, having penned a heartfelt memoir chronicling her extraordinary journey from Harlem to Hollywood. Her career, spanning virtually her entire life, stands as a testament to talent, resilience, and reinvention across the decades. Nancy McKeon. Nancy McKeon breathed life into the unforgettable Joe Polniacek on The Facts of Life, the rebellious, streetwise tomboy from the Bronx who arrived in the show's second season. Her tough, working-class character struck a flawless contrast against the prim, privileged Blair Warner, generating some of the series' most memorable dynamics. Jo swiftly became a fan favorite and a genuinely trailblazing depiction of a complex, tough yet vulnerable young woman on television. Born on April 4, 1966, in Westbury, New York, McKeon seemed almost fated for show business. She began appearing in commercials at just 2 years old, and her elder brother, the late Philip McKeon, starred in the sitcom Alice, inspiring Nancy to pursue the same path. A Hallmark commercial, in which she could summon tears on cue, caught the eye of NBC executives, ultimately paving the way to her casting as Jo. After the series concluded in 1988, McKeon transitioned gracefully into fresh roles. She made her feature film debut in 1991 and drew critical praise for television movies such as A Cry for Help, the Tracy Thurman story, in which she portrayed a survivor of domestic violence with striking conviction. From 2001 to 2004, she starred as Inspector Ginny Ekstead on the Lifetime drama The Division, where she also directed several episodes, revealing the breadth of her creative range. In 2018, she thrilled longtime fans with an appearance on Dancing with the Stars. Famously private, McKeon today leads a tranquil life on a ranch near Austin, Texas. Centered on her family, she wed film technician Mark Andress in 2003, and the couple has 2 daughters. With an estimated net worth of around $2 million, Nancy McKeon's legacy as a pioneer for strong, layered, emotionally complex female characters on television endures to this very day. a quiet trailblazer who helped expand what young women could be on the small screen, and who now savors a life well beyond the spotlight. Lisa Whelchel. Lisa Whelchel brought the iconic Blair Warner to vivid, unforgettable life. The glamorous, pampered rich girl whose wit, poise, and periodic eye-roll-worthy antics regularly commandeered the spotlight. Whelchel got her start at age 12 on the new Mickey Mouse Club before winning the role of Blair. Her audition proved so compelling that the writers reconceived the character as a haughty New York socialite rather than the fast-talking Texan originally envisioned. A devout Christian, Whelchel took a principled stand during the show's later years, declining a storyline in which Blair would lose her virginity, a wish the producers ultimately honored. While still on the series, she pursued her love of music, releasing a contemporary Christian album, All Because of You, in 1984, which garnered a Grammy nomination for Best Inspirational Performance, a notable achievement for a working sitcom actress. Once the show concluded in 1988, Whelchel stepped back from acting to devote herself to family, marrying that same year and pouring her energy into raising 3 children, a calling she has described as her favorite role of all. She later became a best-selling author, publishing books on parenting and faith. She has spoken with candor about her personal journey, including her 2012 divorce and her subsequent marriage to psychologist Pete Harris in 2019. In 2012, Whelchel staged an unexpected return to the spotlight by competing on Survivor Philippines, where she was voted a fan favorite, a testament to her enduring likability. She has since leaned warmly into nostalgia for her signature role, hosting a pop culture memorabilia series, and even performing the show's theme song during a 2021 live television special. Now in her 60s, Whelchel leads a life anchored in faith and family, continuing to inspire others as a speaker and author. Her estimated net worth stands at around $3 million, a reflection of a genuinely multifaceted career spanning acting, music, writing, and public speaking, and of a woman who followed her own convictions at every turn. Mindy Cohn. Mindy Cohn's path to stardom unfolded in the most improbable fashion imaginable. She was discovered during a research visit to her high school by none other than Norman Lear, Alan Horn, and Charlotte Rae. And she wasn't even auditioning. Her offbeat charm and quick wit so enchanted Rae that they inspired the creation of an entirely new character, Natalie Green, named in honor of Rae's own childhood friend. Natalie rapidly became a fan favorite, and Cohn's portrayal distinguished itself through its healthy self-image and affirming representation, offering young girls of the 1980s a role model who embraced herself without apology. In a strikingly progressive move for the era, one Cohn herself proposed, Natalie became one of the first characters on television to thoughtfully weigh the decision to become intimate for the first time, handled with unusual maturity and care. Following the series, Cohn built a distinguished career in voice acting, most famously becoming the voice of Velma Dinkley across the Scooby-Doo franchise from 2002 to 2015, a run that earned her a Daytime Emmy nomination. She has also surfaced in an array of films and television shows, among them The Secret Life of the American Teenager and Hot in Cleveland. Born on May 20, 1966, Cohn holds a degree in cultural anthropology and has become a passionate advocate for cancer awareness in the wake of her own courageous battle with breast cancer, from which she was declared cancer-free in 2017. She is a founding member of a cancer support center and hosts a podcast, Mondays with Mindy, where she trades stories with an assortment of creative guests. With an estimated net worth of around $4 million, Mindy Cohn has etched an indelible mark on pop culture and continues to inspire through her resilient talent, her tireless advocacy, and the warm, authentic spirit that first captivated a legendary producer in a high school hallway all those years ago. Mackenzie Astin. Mackenzie Astin was, in a very real sense, born into Hollywood royalty. the son of iconic performers Patty Duke, who won an Oscar at just 16 for The Miracle Worker, and John Astin, forever beloved as Gomez Addams in The Addams Family. He grew up in a household where acting was practically the family trade. His brother, Sean Astin, likewise became a successful actor, cementing the Astin name as a fixture of the entertainment world. Mackenzie's own career commenced early, with his debut at age 9 in a television movie. But it was his role as Andy Moffat on The Facts of Life that genuinely established him. Joining the show midway through its 6th season, Mackenzie portrayed the foster child of Edna Garrett, swiftly endearing himself to audiences and remaining with the series through its finale in 1988. He later recalled the experience with delight, likening it to being a kid set loose in a candy store. After the show concluded, Astin's career passed through a brief lull, but he mounted a successful comeback in the early 1990s, appearing in films such as Iron Will and The Last Days of Disco. He also secured a wealth of television roles, guest starring in acclaimed hit series including Mad Men, Scandal, Homeland, You, and Winning Time: The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, proving his versatility across eras and genres. In his personal life, Astin has remained admirably grounded, staying close to his family and true to his roots. He married actress and writer Jennifer Abbott Astin in April 2011, and the couple maintains a relatively low profile. A die-hard Los Angeles Dodgers fan, he shares that devotion with his father, John. As of recent estimates, Mackenzie Astin's net worth hovers around $3 million, a reflection of his consistent, respected work across television and film. A steady, enduring career forged in the shadow of famous parents, yet very much his own. Felice Schachter. Felice Schachter, a Queens native, occupies a distinctive place in the Facts of Life history. After initially auditioning for the role of Kimberly on Different Strokes, she went on to become the very first of the Eastland Girls cast in the spin-off. She played Nancy Olson, and reflecting on her tenure, Schachter recalled that she had considerable creative input into shaping the character, a rare opportunity for a young performer at the time. In the original pilot, Nancy figured as a central character, but once the series was picked up and reconfigured, her role, like those of several other original girls, was substantially pared back after the first season. Even so, Schachter has spoken warmly of the experience in later interviews, cherishing her time on the groundbreaking show and expressing genuine gratitude for having been part of a piece of television history. Rather than continue pursuing the Hollywood spotlight, Schachter charted a strikingly different and impressive course. She went on to earn a degree from the prestigious Brown University, redirecting her intelligence and ambition toward fresh horizons well beyond the soundstage. She did not abandon the industry entirely, however. Schachter returned to work behind the camera, serving as a production coordinator on Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, and as a co-producer on other projects, demonstrating her adaptability within the entertainment world from an entirely new vantage point. Later still, Schachter pursued a master's degree in education, concentrating on special needs, and became an ABA therapist in New York, where she continues to reside today. Her journey traces a life of perpetual growth and meaningful service, both on screen and far from it. Though she stepped away from acting long ago, Felice Schachter's distinction as a trailblazing original Eastland girl remains a cherished and foundational part of the beloved show's earliest days. Julie Ann Haddock. Julie Ann Haddock, born in 1967, made her acting debut in the acclaimed film The Great Santini, 1979, and turned up in notable television shows such as Wonder Woman and Little House on the Prairie. Yet she is perhaps best remembered as the tomboy Cindy Webster during the inaugural season of The Facts of Life, one of the original Eastland girls who helped set the beloved series in motion. When the show reshuffled its lineup for the second season, Haddock's character was written out, part of the very same shakeup that opened the door for Nancy McKeon's Joe Polniacek to join the ensemble. Though her stint proved brief, Cindy endured as a memorable presence in the show's foundational first season, and Haddock later returned for the reunion episode The Little Chill in Season 8, describing the experience as something like going back home. After stepping away from acting, Haddock embraced a thoughtful and grounded path. She earned a degree in sociology and pivoted into a successful career in marketing and advertising, channeling her talents into an entirely new arena, far removed from the entertainment industry. She did surface in a handful of other television roles over the years, among them Gimme a Break, but ultimately she chose a quieter existence, well away from the limelight. Today, she goes by a different name and savors family life, cooking, and fond reminiscing about her acting days, all while staying warmly connected with her former castmates. In 2008, Haddock was nominated for a TV Land Award for her portrayal of Cindy, celebrated once more alongside her Facts of Life co-stars. With an estimated net worth of around $1 million, she enjoys a peaceful, deeply fulfilling life centered on family and personal contentment, a serene and happy chapter that followed her cherished early days as one of the original Eastland girls. A groundbreaking sitcom with an all-female lead cast and an all-female writing crew, and today, its stars have traveled the most astonishing paths, from a handyman named George Clooney becoming a two-time Oscar winner, to four schoolgirls who remain best friends more than 40 years later. But their story leaves us with a question worth asking. Is The Facts of Life one of the most underrated sitcoms in TV history, a show that quietly broke barriers few others dared touch? And here's the debate that divides fans. Who was the greatest Eastland girl of them all? Blair, Jo, Tootie, or Natalie? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. If you love rediscovering the stars who shaped our screens, subscribe to Hidden Celebrity Stories.